Hi, good morning everyone. This is Dr. M. Ramegowda, Professor and Head of the Department of Civil Engineering. Today I am going to present about the topic suspension bridges and cables. Well, this is one of the important module housed in the syllabus of VTO curriculum in determinate structures. A suspension bridge is a flexible bridge supported by a pair of steel cables. The load on the bridge is transmitted to the cable by means of a number of suspension rods. Since there are too many point loads, so that the load transmitted to the cable is treated as a uniformly distributed load, that is UDL. Bending moment and shear force across any section in a cable is always zero. In other words, the only force that can exist in a cable is the tension or pull. It always acts tangential to the curve at any point. The figure of the profile of the curved shape of the cable is as shown in figure. Let us consider a portion of a suspension cable, namely AB. Let T and TB represents the tensions in the cables at A and B. Here, HA and VA represents the horizontal and vertical components of the tension TA. Similarly, HB and VB represents the horizontal and vertical components of the tension TB. Since the loads on the cable are purely vertical, it is necessary that HA is equal to HB is equal to H. Thus, horizontal component of the tension, namely H, remains constant. Also, H is known as the horizontal tension in the cable. Here, TA is equal to square root of VA squared plus HA squared. That is, TA is equal to square root of VA squared plus H squared. And TB is equal to square root of VB squared plus H squared. In general, the tension at any point in the cable is given by T is equal to square root of V squared plus H squared. Here, H is constant and V is a variable. The maximum tension always occurs at the supports, where vertical component of the tension is always greater. Lastly, minimum tension always occurs at the lowest point of the cable, where the T becomes horizontal so that its vertical component becomes zero. That is, T min is equal to H always. If Tmax is the maximum tension developed in the cable and F is the permissible tensile stress for the material of the cable, usually steel, the required cross-sectional area A of the cable can be obtained from the relation, namely F is equal to Tmax by A. If D is the required area of the cable, then area is given by A is equal to pi D squared by 4. A suspension cable has horizontal span L and has supports at same level. It carries a UDL of W per unit length of horizontal span. If the central dip of the cable is D, show that the cable hangs in the form of a parabola. Hence, write down the expressions for maximum and minimum tension in the cable. Note, strictly speaking, the load on the cable is acting as shown in figure 1. However, for the sake of analysis, the UDL is indicated as shown in figure 2. Now, taking moment about the point C, that can be mathematically written as sigma MC is equal to 0, treating clockwise moments as positive. Now, bending moment at XX is equal to 0. That is given by WL by 2 into X minus H into Y minus WX squared by 2. That is equal to 0. Well, here HY is equal to WL by 2 into X minus WX squared by 2. HY is equal to W by 2 into LX minus X squared. Substituting the value of H here, that is WL squared by 8D into Y is equal to W by 2 into LX minus X squared. If you are simplifying that equation, we used to get HD is equal to WL squared by 8D. Therefore, the horizontal tension thrust induced in the cable is given by H is equal to WL squared by 8D. Therefore, the ordinate Y is given by 4D by L squared into Lx minus X squared. From the above equation, we observe that Y is a function of X, which is quadratic. Hence, it shows that the cable hangs in the form of a parabola. In this case, maximum tension always occurs at the supports. That is T max is equal to TA, that is equal to TB. That is also is equal to square root of V squared plus H squared. Minimum tension occurs at the lowest point of the cable. T min is equal to H, that is equal to WL squared by 8D. Length of the cable L1 is given by L plus 8 by 3 D squared by L. That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Keep on learning.